Well, good morning and welcome to Craft Around the Clock. I'm Mary with Ocean Breeze and Me, and so very glad that you stopped by this morning. Hope you have your coffee and you're all snuggled in, ready to watch a fun-filled day. Alrighty, let me show you what we're going to be doing today. We have just a block of wood, and it's almost finished. I have one more side to paint. Good morning, Mayor. How are ya? And I think this napkin is so pretty. If you can see. Good morning, Tracy. It was funny. I sat here probably for 2.5 hours putting together what I wanted to do today. And I got up this morning and it was like, nope, I'm not doing it. I wanted something a little more on the simple side. Unfortunately, I'm having hand problems, so I can't do too awful much because there's a lot of pain. So simple sometimes is better. Let me get myself pulled up over on my laptop so I can see all the comments, because we all know I can't see. There we go. There we are. I'm not sure I'm going to see any better over there. All right, let me pull you down so you can see what we're up to. And we have Patty and Mare. Good morning. Irma, good morning. Amanda, good morning. Elizabeth, how are you? Lori, good morning. And I think we're good for the moment. And there's Shannon. Good morning. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and finish painting the side. And then we can get on with the napkin. Sometimes simple is better, right? So we have an extremely foggy morning. I don't know. I guess I was out earlier with the dogs, and that was it. It's probably, we got battling cold and warm. We are supposed to get into the 50s today, and tomorrow 60. Yahoo! Tomorrow's the dog's day. They get to go to the park. It's been so miserable. They haven't been able to enjoy being outside much. Too cold. So, tomorrow's their day to run. So I know a lot of you saw the pictures. Good morning, Dawn. We went to a winery on Saturday. Something different for Valentine's Day. We always go out to dinner. And believe me, I'm not complaining. But going out to dinner gets to be so the norms that, I don't know, it doesn't seem as special sometimes. So, we went to a winery called Layton's Chance, and they were offering pairings with all these desserts, which, wow, that's all I can say is wow. I was able to eat 2 of them, and that was it. The rest of them had raspberries, and unfortunately this girl can't do raspberries. Good morning, Pat. How are you? I hope it's warming up where you are. I know it is here. So with each, what they did was they gave you 4 desserts. We had a tiramisu. There was one, I forget what they called it. It was like a pie. It was about this big around and about that deep. It had raspberries, apples, cherries and rhubarb in it. So I did taste it. That was it, because as I said, I'm not a raspberry girl. So I didn't go much further. Bill got that. And then the other one, which was, it was beautiful, but it had raspberry in it. It was like I guess I want to say a truffle. It stood about this high, and it was layered with, it was Death by Chocolate, but it had raspberry in the middle with a raspberry on top. Looked beautiful. No go for me. The tiramisu I ate, and I had one of they had a little mini, they called a mini bite, and it was dark chocolate with caramel inside and a pecan on top. Good. And of course, each of those had a wine that paired with it. Out of the 4, 2 I was okay with, 2 I was not. I'm not a dry wine person. So the other 2, I kept pushing it all over and saying, here you go, dear, you can drink it. Okay, so let's get our napkin. Well, first it might be a good idea if I had some Mod Podge to use. So then I got a regular bottle of wine that we both like, and we had that. We had excellent conversation. We met 2 couples. One turns out that they live quite close, and they saw us before. I don't remember them, but they remember us from the Legion. So it's nice when you make new friends. So it turned out to be quite a nice day. And the next one I want to go to that they're having is it's for Easter, but they're doing it in March. And it's an adult Easter egg hunt. But you'll be blindfolded. I'm a glutton. It sounds like fun. So I'm all for it. Okay. Oh, well, how about that? I'll take easy. And I hope the rest of you had a super weekend. Crafty Kitty. Oh, it went so fast. By Jackie. Good morning and welcome. Good morning, Tamara. I'm so anxious for you to come on. I hope it's going to be soon. You said maybe the end of the week. I'll be watching. I'm going to cut just a little bit higher. So I've been struggling with my asthma. The phone rings yesterday. It's a pulmonary doctor's office calling. The doctor's going to be out of the office. I went, oh no, this is the second time. I said, I need to see the doctor. Oh, well, do you want to see another doctor? I said, I don't care. Just let me see a doctor. So they're keeping my day. My time has changed, but I'm going to be seeing the doctor. It is definitely not under control. Not when you cough nonstop, every day, almost all day. Something isn't right. And it's getting to where it's hurting my chest. And it's like, no, we're not playing this game of him being out of the office again. So, okay. Do I or do I not? I'm debating on whether or not I want to do the water pen. But being white on white, it may not be as noticeable. think maybe I will let it go. You see, I might just go up a little bit. Excuse me. So have you all been watching watching the Olympics? I love skating. That's my thing, because I used to skate. And I love to watch them. And all the things they do now just takes my breath away. Cheers. I did good to skate backwards and spin. That's it. And the jumps and the rotations. Holy smokes. And another one that I like, the luge as well. Okay. Whoops. Yes, I like gymnastics too, Mare. Cheers, Debbie. Good morning. Whoop, whoop. Oh, wax on paint edges. It's coming. You're jumping in there, Mare. Oh, Dominica, bless your heart. Thank you. And good morning. You're on your second cup, so am I. And that's just the beginning. It might end up being pop 1 or 2 until it's all said and done for the day. And I really should stop with the coffee and I do drink water, but I should really, and I think once summer gets here, I will be drinking a lot more water, less coffee. I'm very anxious to get out in my yard. As you have heard me say this year, those of us in the garden club have been asked to plant red, white, and blue, so now I'm anxious to get it going, go find my red, white, and blue, and they're going to drive around to all of our houses and judge, which that to me doesn't matter. I'm just participating. If I should end up winning anything, that would be a plus, but we had to literally strip our garden when we got here because it was all ivy, so my garden isn't at all 100%. I'm not master garden quality yet. I probably never will be. Okay. I see you. We were even given a list of, kind of messed up the teacup. It was wetter than I thought. Uh-oh. Okay, well, you'll be all right. They even gave us a list of flowers that you can get in red, white, and blue, which is a big help. Okay, let's get it dry. Good morning, Sheila. How are you? up cutting out the teacup out of another one and putting it on here. I didn't realize it was that wet. If it is at all possible. Let me see what I can do. I have lost so much of the feeling in my fingers. And like I told you, I'm not doing the surgery. I am not. It's too painful. And I looked for the same brace that Miss Pat is wearing, and they don't have them. Our Dollar Tree stinks. It always has. And what I found at Walmart was way too heavy and too tight. I mean, I tried a couple different sizes, but I guess it was compression-wise, it was, that will work, I do believe, if I'm good at lining up. See what happens. And then go stick it in confounded Mod Podge, Mary. What in the world? Well, I guess I don't need. I'm going to dry it real quick. You're not stuck up there. I hope it doesn't end up looking too bad. Let's try it. So on Saturday, I will be in an event. I'm brain dead, I tell you. Sheila, help me. But I will be on. Brenda is in. I'm in. There's a couple of us. Good morning, Jamie. I'm surprised I remember my name. Okay, let me see what happens. What happens is, Mary, leave it alone. That's what happens. Okay. Now, we're going to go over it lightly and then... Thank you. It's take 5. I kept thinking, flip 5. I'm like, what, Mary? This will be my first time. I was very pleased to be asked. So I will be going on at 9 o'clock in the morning. So grab your coffee and come join us. All right. It's so nice now. We get up in the morning and you can hear the birds. They're all singing. They're all excited too. That blended in pretty well. We'll put something over here. Okay. Not playing with that. All right. And we look at our sides. Okay. And here's a wet spot. Here's what we have. It is a beautiful napkin. I don't know where I got it. Sometimes I get so many, I don't remember who, but it's very beautiful. I think it's a kind of a calming napkin too, just very peaceful, you know, like you'd be sitting out in your patio and you'd have all this, and well, I'd have coffee and probably a biscuit. Probably go no further than that, but the setup is just, you know, makes you smile. Okie doke. Yep, got one wet spot there. We're good. Okay, so I have some fabric strips that I had gotten from Lisa's Letters, and this is the fabric. There's lavender and lace. Good morning, Lori. How are you? I took a small cutting just to see, because you know me. And I also want to take and trim around the outside with it, which I think I will do first. And we will get to wax. Okay. Come on, don't be stubborn. Or actually, it's Mary, get some strength. She was nice enough. She knows how much I like the beach. So she was nice enough to send me a packet, and this was in it along with, there's the sailboats, and there's your seagrass and the fence, and the seagulls, and then the one at the top. So I was in love, needless to say. Right up my alley. Okay. And if there's a little overhang, I don't mind as long as it's on the other side. Yes, it was very nice. Winston got a bath yesterday. Oh, he is so funny. I have to play catch because that's not his favorite thing. He does not like a bath. And then I usually try and clip around his ears, or his eyes. I keep telling him, I said, Winston, Mommy needs to see your beautiful eyes. And I know what he's saying. Yeah, right. And then his little beard also gets trimmed to keep the water drip down throughout the house. Good morning, Celeste. Moments with Celeste. Oh, and if you get the opportunity, if you have not, I'm trying so hard to get on my YouTube channel where I can go live on YouTube. I'm not there yet. So the link is in my description. So maybe if you have a minute or two to spare, you could go over, watch something for just a couple seconds, and hit the subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. I always keep forgetting. Good morning, Cindy Clark. How are you? So I definitely like the look of the blue across the top, which I will definitely, I don't know if it'll sand, because I'm afraid if I sand it, it might pull it up as well. I'll try it after. Okay. That's it, Mary. Just keep twirling it around. see what happens. I'm going to try it. I don't know if it'll end up. No. No, I'm going to have to cut it. Takes a little doing, but it can happen. It can be done. Okay. Once again, that section wasn't dry. Son of a gun. Sometimes you don't know until your finger goes right into it. Okay. All right. So, I showed you, that's not the little piece. Where's my little piece? There it is. Sorry, itch. So you get the idea of what I'm doing with the tablecloth. Oh, thank you. Good morning, Cynthia. Thank you. Terry, you're never late. You're in Central Florida. Now we're away from Orlando. Okay. So, got that much. Now the jar, the milk bottle, right around the top. I'll see what I can do here. I want to brighten it up just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little. We'll see how that goes. Cheers. Thank you, Debbie. be darn. I can't do lightly. Enough of that. Just gave it a little glisten. You probably won't be able to see it. And as always, I think, yes, down in the corner right here, Sweet Annie. And I really don't care if it sticks out over. That's okay. So there's some Sweet Annie. Oh, Deb, you two are close. How nice. It's always nice when you find somebody who's not far from you. Okay. I don't know. I have some wispy things over here. I'm going to cut just a small piece and see what I think. And then the trick is to be able to pick it up. I don't know, I don't think I like it. It's too green. I've only got 5 minutes. That may be too dark. Don't know. Yeah, maybe the best. Sometimes less is more, right? I will finish the table, the runner, later, but let's get some dark wax. Oop. That'll be all right. Just make sure it's even all the way around. There. Okay, I think we're good. 3 minutes. I finished something. Except for, of course, the table. There you go. I still have these to do. And this, you can see here where I used the gator. Really, you got to do it pretty hard. As long as I have what I have on there stays, it's not a bad thing. I like the effect better from the gator. I know I should be putting it on the edge of the table, right? It goes easier. Well, maybe. Nope. Nope, it's too high. There we go. But I'm most definitely, I'll show you here in just a second. I missed that. That was from cutting. I definitely like the edge better with the gator. The Crafted Huckleberry, good morning. So I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. I'll use the gator to go all the way around to give it that nice, rather unfinished look, which I think is much better. Who did I miss? Excuse me. Well, thank you, Jamie. You're so sweet. Thank you, Crafty Kitty. Thank you, Tamara. No. Catnip. Okay, guys, my time is up. Please go see our next presenter. And if you were not in Craft Around the Clock, the link is at the bottom of my page. Tap on it, answer a few questions, and then you'll be in like Flynn. Alrighty, thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Love you all. Come by and say hi on Saturday. Bye-bye.